Are you constantly plagued by negative thoughts and self-doubt? Do you find yourself overthinking every decision you make, leading to a lack of confidence in yourself? In this video, we'll be discussing how overthinking can be detrimental to your confidence and how the principles of Buddhism offer valuable insights on overcoming this destructive habit. Number 1. Overthinking traps. Overthinking is a trap that keeps the mind restless. In Buddhism, the mind is like a monkey, always jumping from one thought to another. Overthinking makes the mind unstable. A person who overthinks is always analyzing, always worrying, and always looking for answers that do not exist. This cycle never ends. It only brings suffering. The Buddha taught that the mind should be like a calm lake. When the water is still, it reflects everything clearly. But when the water is disturbed, nothing can be seen clearly. Overthinking disturbs the mind just like waves disturb water. A restless mind cannot see the truth. It creates problems that do not exist. It creates stress that does not help. It keeps a person trapped in their own mind. Overthinking happens when the mind clings to thoughts. Buddhism teaches the practice of letting go. When a person holds on to thoughts, they suffer. But when they let go, they find peace. The mind should not be a prison. The mind should be free. When overthinking controls the mind, it destroys confidence. A person starts doubting their decisions. They start questioning everything. They fear making mistakes. This stops them from taking action. Meditation helps in breaking the trap of overthinking. Meditation allows the mind to rest. It helps in understanding that thoughts are just thoughts. They come and go. They are not permanent. Overthinking does not solve problems. It only creates fear. The way to break free is to be present in the moment. Living in the present removes overthinking. It brings clarity and confidence. It allows a person to act without fear. Overthinking is like carrying a heavy bag of worries. The longer a person carries it, the more tired they become. The Buddha said that suffering comes from attachment. When a person lets go, they become free. When the mind is free from unnecessary thoughts, confidence grows. A peaceful mind is a strong mind. Number 2. Self-doubt grows. Overthinking creates self-doubt. When the mind is filled with too many thoughts, it starts questioning everything. A person begins to doubt their abilities. They start thinking they are not good enough. They believe that they will fail. This makes them lose confidence in themselves. Buddhism teaches that self-doubt comes from the mind, not from reality. The mind creates illusions. The mind tells stories that are not true. A person may think they are not capable, but that is only a thought. It is not the truth. Thoughts do not define reality. Thoughts come and go, but the truth remains the same. The Buddha taught that everyone has potential. Everyone has the power to change and grow. When a person believes in their potential, they become stronger. When they doubt themselves, they become weaker. The way to remove self-doubt is to observe it. When a person observes their thoughts, they see that doubts are just passing clouds. They come and go. They are not permanent. Self-doubt grows when a person compares themselves to others. Buddhism teaches that comparison leads to suffering. Everyone walks their own path. Everyone has their own journey. A person should focus on their own growth, not on others. Confidence comes from self-acceptance. When a person accepts themselves, they stop doubting. Meditation helps in observing thoughts without judgment. It helps in seeing that thoughts are just thoughts. A person is not their thoughts. They are much more. The mind can create self-doubt, but it can also create confidence. It depends on where the focus is placed. Letting go of self-doubt allows confidence to rise. Number 3. Fear paralyzes. Fear is a result of overthinking. The mind imagines the worst. It creates problems before they even happen. Fear keeps a person stuck. It stops them from moving forward. It makes them feel powerless. Buddhism teaches that fear is an illusion. Fear is created by the mind. It does not exist in reality. Fear comes from attachment. A person is afraid because they are attached to a certain outcome. They want things to happen in a specific way. When they fear losing something, they suffer. The Buddha taught that everything is impermanent. Nothing stays the same. Everything changes. Fear arises when a person tries to hold on to things that are always changing. The way to overcome fear is to accept change. When a person accepts that nothing is permanent, they stop fearing the future. They stop fearing failure. They stop fearing the unknown. Courage does not mean the absence of fear. Courage means taking action even when fear is present. Buddhism teaches that awareness is the key. When a person observes fear, they see that it is just a thought. It is not real. The more a person observes fear, the weaker it becomes. Meditation helps in calming fear. When the mind is still, fear disappears. A peaceful mind does not fear anything. A person who lets go of fear gains confidence. They become fearless. They take action without hesitation. They trust themselves. Number 4, negativity deepens. Overthinking leads to negative thoughts. The mind keeps focusing on the worst. It remembers past mistakes. It fears future failures. It creates a cycle of negativity. Buddhism teaches that negativity is like a poison. It harms the mind. It weakens confidence. A person who always thinks negatively cannot see opportunities. They only see problems. They only see obstacles. The Buddha said that the mind is like a garden. If a person plants good seeds, good things will grow. If they plant bad seeds, bad things will grow. Negative thoughts are like weeds. If they are not removed, they take over the entire garden. A person must be mindful of their thoughts. They must remove negative thoughts and plant positive ones. Gratitude is the way to overcome negativity. When a person focuses on what they have, they stop focusing on what they lack. Gratitude creates confidence. It removes fear. It makes the mind strong. Number 5, social anxiety. Overthinking makes a person anxious in social situations. They worry about what others think. They fear judgment. They feel uncomfortable. Buddhism teaches that social anxiety comes from attachment to opinions. A person suffers because they want approval. They fear rejection. The way to overcome social anxiety is to let go of the need for approval. A confident person does not seek validation. They accept themselves. They focus on kindness, not judgment. They practice mindfulness. They stay present in conversations. They listen without fear. They speak with honesty. Meditation helps in calming social anxiety. It helps in removing the fear of judgment. A person who is at peace with themselves is confident with others. Number 6, trust fades. Overthinking makes trust difficult. A person questions everything. They doubt others. They doubt themselves. This destroys relationships. Buddhism teaches that trust comes from inner peace. A person who is calm can trust. A person who is fearful cannot. Trust grows when the mind is free from fear. A person must let go of control. They must accept that they cannot predict everything. Trust means allowing life to flow. It means believing in goodness. It means letting go of doubt. Number 7, procrastination rises. Overthinking leads to procrastination. A person delays action because they fear failure. They analyze too much. They never take the first step. Buddhism teaches that action is the key to success. A person must act without fear. They must focus on the present. They must stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. A person who takes action builds confidence. They grow stronger. They learn from experience. They stop doubting. They move forward. Number 8, perfectionist pressure. Overthinking creates perfectionism. A person wants everything to be perfect. They fear mistakes. They fear failure. This creates pressure. It destroys confidence. Buddhism teaches that perfection is an illusion. Nothing is perfect. Everything is always changing. Mistakes are part of learning. Growth comes from imperfection. A person must accept imperfection. They must embrace mistakes. They must move forward without fear. Confidence comes from progress, not perfection. Letting go of perfectionism brings peace. It allows growth. It creates confidence. It makes life easier. It brings happiness. Overthinking destroys confidence. It creates doubt, fear, negativity, and anxiety. It stops action and prevents growth. Buddhism teaches the importance of mindfulness and presence. Letting go of unnecessary thoughts brings peace. A calm mind is a strong mind. Confidence grows when the mind is free. Meditation, self-acceptance, and trust in the present moment help in breaking the cycle of overthinking. When a person stops clinging to their thoughts, they gain freedom. They become fearless. They become confident. They live with peace and strength. A person who controls their mind controls their life. Letting go of overthinking is the key to confidence. A mind free from overthinking is a mind full of strength and clarity.